What's up, everybody? This is Mike from Eclipse Trading Investments, and I just want to go over 4 reasons why drop shipping makes sense for your business. One reason why you probably want to do drop shipping is to build a strong brand or to build a niche, and that's simply to have a product that solves a certain problem for a certain audience. You know, an audience such as pet lovers, people that are into fitness, travelers, and things of that nature. Also, a product that adds value to your content, or that you're a community that you're trying to build, or the experience, um, not necessarily junk from Alibaba. So if your customers trust you more, other than better than a product that comes from Amazon, then they're of course they're willing to pay more. So that's important. The second thing is to have solid margins. It makes sense to do drop shipping whenever you have solid margins. I would suggest maybe 3 times the markup would be a good idea, especially if your product has a really low cost and a highly perceived value. Of course, the cost should cover the ads, the refunds, the transaction fees, and of course your time. And why does it matter? Well, it matters because when you have small amount of margins, that can really kill your profits. Now, the third thing is really important. That's to have an offer or a product that's really hard to find anywhere else. Of course, when you're on the internet, people can look for your product just about anywhere, and they can also do price comparisons. So, whenever you have a product that's hard to find, it increases the value of that product, and it also increases the value of the product whenever you're able to create product bundles, or maybe you have custom packaging. Um, when you have under the radar products that are trending, especially if they're trending, then you can definitely pull profits from that. Okay, and then of course to add on to that, when you're working with your suppliers, it's good to maybe establish some type of exclusivity. Sorry about that. Make sure your product is really exclusive. So whenever you have a product that's not exclusive, you run into problems with pricing. And of course, when you run into problems with pricing, you run into lower profits usually. All right, and then the fourth thing is whenever you're marketing your product, it makes sense to do drop shipping, especially if your product is exclusive and you actually establish um, exclusive partnership with the supplier or the manufacturer. And if you put your product on TikTok or Instagram, especially if your product's really innovative and is popular, then you can definitely crush it with marketing. And that can go for any type of marketing, especially with the email marketing. If you actually have an email funnel where you can build trust and you can build content through that email marketing, then that can really help. Why does it matter? Because drop shipping is really about marketing. Your edge is how you sell your product, not what you sell. I'm going to repeat that. It's how you sell your product, not what you sell. That's really the most important. Now I'm going to go over 3 different things here for when drop shipping doesn't make sense. Of course, when you have a product that's really low quality from these websites like AliExpress, Alibaba, your product is pretty much going to be saturated in the market. So that really ruins your pricing. And of course, the second thing is you don't have a brand. You're not able to build a brand, and you don't have an angle, a marketing angle for selling your products. And then, of course, the third thing is simply expecting passive income from day one. Your passive income usually comes with a lot of marketing dollars, a lot of investment in your product. It doesn't start the first week or even the first month. So, yeah, I just wanted to break that down to you guys. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our the gear that we have available through Teespring. All right, thanks.